Greetings. What it is. Lineage Gist. This is your brother Chief Kalinago Flying Eagle. What's good, man? Let me make sure we have some audio on here. Hold on for 1 second, please. Give me 1 second. Man, listen. All right, so yeah, got audio. Real quick, I'm about to do a quick little video. Okay. As you know, it's time to build, it's time to get things together, it's time to organize. I'm talking about real organization. You feel me? I know you know, we could see that, a lot of our people are actually waking up from that coma that we were supposed to be in. And it's cool. But like I've been doing this for over 20 years, man. Over 20 years. You feel what I'm saying? Talking about who we are, teaching us who we are. So hey, listen, man, the bug, everybody's catching the bug. And I want to give a shout out to each and every one of you, man, that's playing your part and making it happen. All right, because first it's about the re-education of our people, teaching our people the knowledge, the wisdom of who we are, where we came from. This is our foundation. The Americas is our motherland. You feel me? This is our home. And I'm going to continue to stand on these principles of facts. Now, check this out. Like I said, I'm going to share this real quick. We are organizing, and I'm going to remind y'all, please reach out to me, because next week, I'm not sure if it's not tomorrow, but I think it's the following Sunday. I want to make sure we have enough people. We are getting together and we're going to have a meeting, a Zoom, whether it's Zoom, whatever the case is, but it's going to be a meeting we're going to have to organize. All right. Because like I've been telling y'all, all the decisions that are being made, okay, they're being made and they're actually affecting us. All right. But we don't have a say in those decisions that are being made that's affecting our lives. And things are about to get real hectic. So as the original people of the land, we must stand up. What have I been telling you for years, right? The colonizers cannot make laws on our land. They only could make statutes, codes, and ordinances. They cannot make laws. Only the natural people of the land could make laws and implement laws. You feel me? That's why they had to take us out of our land and say we were Africans and replace us with these damn natives. It was all a plan. It was all a plot. Now, like I said, I've been talking about that for years, so I'm not even going to get into that right now. Okay. But the point I'm making is this: we have to get in these people's faces, all right, and let them know, hey, listen, man, the gig is over. We know who we are, all right? We know who we are, and we are going to take back our birthright, whether you like it or not. Bottom line, okay? So with that being said, let me just let y'all know something, because they all a part of it. They are all a part of it. It was a big scheme, a big plan, and it worked out just fine. Why? Because it was supposed to happen that way. I've already explained all of that in videos. Now, this is the purpose of this video. Of course, we have our nation, right? And we had a link where we were able to get international driver's license. All we needed was just our nation ID and our nation driver's license, which we already had, okay? And we would send that to them and they would issue us an international driver's license. Now, the link was in Canada. Legitimate international driver's licenses, okay? Because you have to be a nation or part of a state or part of a country to get that. So our nation is considered a state. You feel me? So with that being said, everything was cool. The majority of the nation members who wanted an international driver's license, they got it. I got mine. All right. But then I'm getting ready to nation build again. So it's been about, I would say about a year, because one of our chieftainess, she transitioned. Okay, so I'm getting ready to say, okay, you know what? Let me get some more international driver's license. All right. So I sent an email to the first email that I had. It came back, email. The email came back as the notification that the email failed. So obviously that email is not working anymore. So I went through my, the archive of my email, and then I found another email for those same people. So I sent them an email. Okay, guess what they told me? They told me that they don't issue international driver's license no more to tribal nations, because the F.B.Eye came to them and told them to stop doing that. Now, can you imagine? The international license came from Canada. It's legit. You could use it in like literally almost every country in the world. You feel me? Why is the FBI going to Canada and telling them stop issuing driver's license to tribal nations? When I was going to probe a little more, but I said, let me leave it alone because I already know. Okay. The only reason why they did that is because when you read between the lines, the real reason was stop issuing international driver's license to non-recognized tribal nations. So what is the moral of this video? What is the lesson here? The lesson is, as you could see, they are all part of the scheme in keeping us entrapped in this system to be their slaves. They don't want us to be free. They don't want us to be sovereign in our land. Why are you going to Canada and stopping these people from giving legitimate international driver's license to our tribe and our nation? Because you determined in 1790 who the real Indians was going to be. And through the BIA, through paper genocide, you took away our identity. You set up all this system and organization, these governmental agencies, such as the Native Americans, to take our place. That's why I keep telling y'all, man, we got to organize, man. We got to stop playing these games. You see, a lot of y'all just being too passive. Now, I'm not talking about violence and going out there and destroying things. No, that's not doing anything. But we have to stand as the original people of the land. You feel me? And that's why I told you the ancestors came to me the other night, and they came as a council. Now, normally when they come individually. All right. I tell people our ancestors are real. I know. Ain't no Jesus come to me. Ain't no Yahweh came to me. Ain't no Yah came to me. Ain't no Allah came to me. Okay. My ancestors came to me individually. And just the other night, they came to me as a council. It was 20 something of them. And they said, Chief, it's time. Gave me specific instructions. I was nervous. Okay. Nervous. For real. As soon as I jumped up, the first thing I did, I'm talking about 4:45 in the a.m. First thing I did was pull my laptop because I had to share this with somebody. I did a live video. And when they came to me, I was like, well, I said, listen, the people are scared. What's going to happen? They said, Chief, don't worry about being scared. Don't let fear stop you. Okay? Just start it and we'll do the rest. Real talk. All right? So, again, why is the FBI calling all the way to Canada and telling them to stop issuing international driver's license to tribal people in the United States? But of course, you have to read between the line. Keyword tribal, yes, but non-recognized tribes. Don't give it to them. We will determine who is recognized and who are the real Indians, and we'll decide what they get, when they get, and how they get it. Okay? And like I told y'all before, no other ethnic group, no whether it's the dark-skinned Europeans, I don't care any one of them, okay? They cannot make laws on our land. They can't. Only the organic, original indigenous people, because remember, indigenous has two meanings. To be born and to be originating. We are born and originating, but these natives are just born. Okay? And like I told y'all before, the further back you go into the early 1800s, they were darker. They are still not our people. They came here as indentured servants. All right? Until, as you could see, the transition from them having dark skin to lightening up to now literally pale Europeans calling themselves natives right now. And we still out here thinking, we Africans and we black and we, African Americans and all this nonsense. All right. It is time to organize, my people. It is time. So like I said, sometime next week, all right, we are going to have a Zoom, a private call. I don't care who listen on. Don't matter what you do, they watching. We are not doing anything illegal. We're not doing anything unlawful, but we are going to stand. And we're going to have a meeting. I already reached out to some of my elders that are here right now. And they said, they give me, I don't use the word blessing, but they said, okay, Chief, you know what? Go ahead and do that. You have our support. So, and they want to be a part of it. They're going to be on the call as well. So like I said, send me an email. If you're on Facebook, send me an inbox. But if you're not on Facebook, my email is Chief Kalinago Flying Eagle. chiefkalanago@gmail.com. Send me an email with your number. Let me know you want to be a part of this. And I will, I would say by Wednesday, no later than Thursday, I will have all the information in regards to that call. Because like I said, it's time. It is time because things are tightening up right now. And they know that. They know through the algorithms, they know that the American Aborigines, we are standing up and some of them are waking up. All right. It's called the Great Awakening. That's what all this means, man. That's what all it means. I promise you, the world is waiting for us. And that's facts. Okay. So I want to thank you for being a part of this build. Like I said, this was going to be real short. Send me an email. If you're on Facebook, send me an inbox. Let me know you'd like to be a part of this. Send your number, and I will put you. So far, we have a few people, plus the people that's already part of our nation. We already have that. So we're just going to have a call, and we're going to talk, and we're going to set a foundation, and we're going to start making this thing happen. It is time to change the paradigm of how we are being treated in our own ancestral land. This is our motherland. And it's time that we get the respect and acknowledgement as the people, the original people of this land. And we got to stop playing these games with these colonizers. Okay? Everyone else is a foreigner. And they have to understand that. And yes, I said understand. Because you're in my land. That means you're under you should be subjected to us. Not as a slave or we're going to ill-treat you, but no, as the respect that we are the original gods of this land. Okay? And the respect, trust me, it will be given because we ain't playing. All right. So some of you have already sent me, like I said, emails. I've already responded. I asked you for your number. A couple of you already responded to that. But for those of you who haven't, please send me an email. It's time to make this thing happen. All right. And remember what I told y'all. We are going to get rid of that word, my nigga, and replace it with my Niji. That's who we are. All right. So to all my Niji lineage out there, I love y'all, man. Let's continue to do this. All right. So I'm going to conclude this build. What up, Heru, the copper colored God? You know, we God King. You already know that. And respect to all the goddesses, man. You know, I see my brother Jason Chambers on here. I see my sister Looney. I think it's a sister, Looney Darden, on here. So I just want to give y'all a shout out for at least those are the names that I could see that popped up. You know, just want to give y'all a quick shout out. All right. So I'm looking forward to that. And remember, everything is being done to prevent us from rising and organizing. But let us not be afraid because like I told y'all before, death is not real. Death is not real. It's an illusion. We are not the flesh. And even the flesh don't die because the flesh goes back into the earth and it's recycled as fertilizer for the soil. Okay, because of the DNA that's in our flesh. You see what I'm saying? So either way you look at it, our flesh is made up of carbon. And then the plants utilize the carbon of our flesh and it goes into the plants. And guess what? The plants give us what? Oxygen. Because it converts that carbon into oxygen and give it back to us for life. And what do? We breathe out carbon because we are carbon-based beings. You see what I'm saying? So it's literally what we call a symbiotic relationship with nature. And we have that. Yes, Brother Heru. Definitely, I got that email. So I'll link you and we'll talk soon. And we have D Walker. What it is. All right. Want to thank you for being a part of this build. All right, lineage. I'll talk to y'all later. I may or may not do another video. If I do, it's gonna be a lesson where we're gonna do some reading, but I'm not sure. So I can't promise that. But just go ahead and if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. If you haven't clicked the notification bell for when I do a live, you'll get the notification. Do so because you don't want to miss these lives. All right, powerful information. It's over time. You feel me? It's time. Okay, and the time is perfect. All over the Americas, a lot of the people are waking up. So it's time for us to unite. Remember, one America, one motherland. We cannot separate North, South, and Central. We can't do that. It's one mother with many children. All right, and we have to acknowledge that and respect that. It's the only way that mother is going to stand up for her children. Okay. Peace, love, one.